Welcome to day 4 of the FIBA Asia 2014 Asian Cup. We are coming live to you from the Wuhan Sports Center in China as we have the Philippines facing off against Singapore in some Group B action. And you see the schedule for today: Indonesia and India taking place after this game, and then the nightcap Japan versus China. Have a quick look at the Group A standings. Chinese Taipei currently lead the way. That is in fact Group B. The caption was slightly wrong there. As we look at the Singaporean lineup, this is the team we'll be seeing today, and the man whose name I'll be saying is the number 5, Oi Long Wong. 33 points in their opening game. High scorer in the tournament so far. Superb performance for him. Also watch out for the number 12, Sing Yu Lim. He had 8 points as the two leaders in their only game of this tournament so far for the Filipino team. A deep lineup often places a number of people in double figures. Gary David, the number 8, is known as a high volume scorer, as is Pujon Dalistan. And number 7, Dalistan led the way with 18 points and 4 assists in their opening victory. This is the 5th edition then of the FIBA Asia Cup. It takes place every 2 years with the winner qualifying automatically for the next FIBA Asia Championships that will take part in 2015. We have 9 teams competing here today in this tournament, split into the 2 groups. This is Group B action for you. All 4 teams from Group B will qualify through into the quarterfinal stages. We are jostling for positions. Singapore currently the only winless team in Group B. They play against the Philippines, who are the only unbeaten team in this group. So all to play for. The Philippines still have their tough test to come against Jordan. Coach Kong Long Jo So, the leader of this Singaporean team. For the Philippines, as I mentioned, the only unbeaten team. Will be hoping to get top spot in Group B. Group A much closer, with 4 of the 5 teams already having 1 loss, as this has been a tournament of upsets so far. Day 3 saw more of the same, perhaps the biggest upset of the tournament, with India defeating China late last night, 65-58. It has thrown that Group A wide open as China look to be the front runner. There is the Filipino team coming out, lining up, coming off that strong 2013 FIBA Asia Championships. Philippines will be looking to build on that here in the Asian Cup, as we will take a short break and rise. Teams go to shake hands then. So the Philippines come into this game and played just one contest in this tournament so far. That was a victory over Chinese Taipei, 78-64. Comfortable for them, leading by 10 at the half, 36-26. And then a strong fourth quarter, 31-14. They took it to take the comfortable victory. 4 players in double figures. Already mentioned, they were led by Pujon Stan, who had 18 points and 4 assists. Gary David also chipped in with 16 points and 5 rebounds, but to overcome 26 turnovers as a team to get the win, the Philippines, they did make 10 threes. That's one positive, but Coach Reyes will know they must improve going forward, especially in looking after the ball. For Singapore, their opening game was a loss to Jordan, 70-53. It really was a one-man show with Ui Long On leading the way. He had 33 of the 53 points for Singapore. He also had 10 rebounds. He was helped by the number 12, Shea Yu Lim, who had 8 points. But the rest of the team had a combined 5 field goals between them. So the question will be for Singapore, can they continue to ride the hot hand of Ong, or will it be somebody else that's going to have to join and help in the scoring column? It is the first ever Asia Cup for Singapore. They qualified as the SEABL champions, Southeast Asia basketball champions. That tournament took place in May for the Philippines after their domination of Asian basketball back in the 60s and early 70s, before China joined FIBA Asia. They really were the dominant force, taking a number of Asian championships. However, since 1975, they have only medalled once at the Asian Championships. That was in 1985, where they won gold. And then really, between 1999 and 2005, it was a barren spell for Filipino basketball, qualifying just once for the Asian Championships. And that year they took 15th position. Since that point, in 2005, they have started to come back to be a front runner. And that improvement was culminated in the second place position last year in the Asian Championships in Manila, at home for the Philippines. They secured themselves then a place in the World Cup. It will be their 5th appearance in the World Cup this year, of course taking part in Spain. And the Philippines will be placed in Group B, so they'll be based in Sevilla. And, you've got to say they will be confident going into that. The draw has been relatively friendly for them. They're alongside Croatia, Greece, Argentina, Puerto Rico and Senegal. With the top 4 qualifying for the second round, they will hope to have a chance at least of getting that far in the competition. The Philippines, their first game then will be against Croatia on Saturday the 30th of August. And they will be hoping to get their tournament off to a good start, just as they've done here. And they will be looking to continue their ways. A win for Philippines will really establish them as the top team in Group B. There we see the Singapore starting lineup. Already mentioned the 2 people to look at: Lim, the number 12, and Ong, the number 5. Ong, 33 points and 10 rebounds for a man standing at just 5'9". Really did chip in on the glass to help his team. For the Philippines, strength and depth for them. Gary David, the number 8, one of the leading scorers from the other day. L.A. Tenorio, the 2012 William Jones Cup MVP, Showtime player at the point guard position. Singapore make their way out onto the floor. Be an intriguing battle between the number 5s. Tenorio and Oilong Wong. Wong, known as the Singapore Assassin, or the Long Ranger. Two fantastic nicknames for a man who's known to have serious range on his three-point shot. Averaged 19 points a game in the three-game series for the 2014 Southeast Asian Basketball Championships. 25 years old, number 5. See if he can continue his hot shooting into this tournament against an improved team in the Philippines. Jump ball will be the big frame of the number 11, Marcus Dothic, the naturalized Filipino. He wins the tip, but it goes to Singapore, who have the opening possession. And, it is, in fact, Gary David is going to take the assignment, guarding Wong. He doesn't get a touch. And here comes David, known as a high-volume scorer, David, in the Filipino League. And then Tenorio all the way down the middle, gets the friendly roll. First two of the game go to the Philippines then. Solid start for them. Let's see. Man-to-man defense. Lim comes up short. Filipino coaching staff not looking happy so early into this game, and this is why. Offensive foul called against Aguiar. Not really sure where he's going. That was the problem for the Philippines. Remember the turnovers in that first game, despite the victory. 26 turnovers for them. David picks up the foul. Tenorio falls to the floor as David takes the rebound. The Philippines will look to push this tempo. A high-scoring team as the drive and finish. Japeth Aguiar, great move from him. He's at the line for the bonus point. Doesn't go though. Rebound is taken down by Singapore. Aguiar, tough night, 4 points, 4 rebounds, and the win for them over Chinese Taipei. Didn't shoot the ball well, just 1 of 5 from the field. And now for Singapore, where is the offense going to come from? This man, Wong creates a lot, but lovely strip from Tenorio. Nice feed, fast breaking basketball for Singapore, Philippines. This is what they like to do. Feet set, money in the bank for Gary David, then 3 in transition. And it's the way the Philippines like to play. High tempo. Push it down the floor. Another shot. Misses everything from Singapore. And again, this time Jared Dillinger. He'll pull it out. Sets the screen. Tenorio right down the middle to the reverse. Doesn't go. Rolls out. And Singapore will bring it down. Slow it down as Wong calls the set. Oilong Wong comes to the weak side, but the shot is taken up. Good work on the glass from Sheng-Yu Lim. Eventually into the hands of Ng. He can't get it to go. And Dillinger pushes. Versatile lineup for Philippines. A lot of players play multiple positions. There you see Dillinger grabbing the rebound, pushing it down the floor. And Gary David draws the defensive foul against the red-haired Desmond O. Open look. and then put the bottom of the net. Gary David again. Strong start for him. Oh, penetrates. Got to try and go over the top of Douthit though. An easy task. Didn't hit the ring, so the shot clock down to 3. The spin. Lim. Good move from him. It's going to draw the second foul against Chapeth Oguia. Frustrated look from Oguia to pick up the cheap one. Yeah, it just wasn't quite straight. Good call from the official. Just extended out in front of him. So at the line, Lim, the only player really, apart from Wuhan Won, had any sort of impact in the game against Jordan. Lim had 8 points, 5 rebounds. He was just 2 of 10 from the field though. Luckily he was perfect from the line on that day. Can't hit the second here though. Singapore get off the mark. They trail by 8. The lob to Oguia, but he's going to be called for the push. So Chapeth Oguia has just picked up his 3rd foul, I believe. Yep, absolutely. So surely he's going to have to go to the bench for Coach Chotres. Singapore also have a sub of their own coming to the table. Stagnant offense. Oh, waits for Wong. Wong backs it out. He's going to get the screen, trying to find some room. He's got to flip it to Delvin Go. And here comes Gary David. Perhaps should have taken it himself instead. Tried to feed the pass to Douthit. Score from Go. Cuts the lead to 6. Lovely back cut, but a good rejection. Dillinger thought he had the easy 2. But Go making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. Now gets it on the perimeter, reverses around. Better play from Singapore here, and a great 3-point stroke. No, it hasn't been the Lee Wong Wong show, as we expected, but Singapore firm, trailing by 3. Philippines go to inside. Oguia gets the finish. Remains on the floor with those 3 fouls, Oguia. He's got 4 points though, 2 rebounds, that's why. Reverses it around. 3-point shot from Han Ving Ing. Doesn't go. And another offensive rebound for Singapore. They struggled rebounding the ball. Jordan, but done a good job on the offensive glass so far in this game. Wuhan Wong draws the foul against Tenorio. Substitutions. Bo Belga in for the first time. More players come from the bench from the Philippines as we see Wuhan Wong at the line. Singapore assassin. There's John Pujon Dallaston, leading scorer from the game. Victory against Chinese Taipei, the number 7. So Wong gets his first point. Sets himself for the second. That's good. It's 9 of 10 from the line in the game against Jordan. Wong. And I see more substitutions. Kevin Louis-Alice will take the point guard position. That's the number 4. Finds the corner immediately. Nice kick into the hands of Dalistan, but he can't get the three. Comes up short. Filipino offense often so quick. Singapore will have to just slow this game. Get a tempo that suits them. As O penetrates. Tough finish. Hanging in the air, and they trail by just one, Singapore. 11-10. Dalistan trying to find some options. Goes to Lanete. Nice finish from him. Impressive shooting from the Philippines, but it's this end. Got to improve, giving up 10 points already to the Singapore team. Wong, head fake, steps underneath, but comes up short. First field goal attempt for him. The push and finish. Smooth looking drive there. Puljon Dalistan. So he was the leading scorer. Smooth crossover. Took the contact. Still able to finish at the ring. 18 points, 4 assists in their opening game. Chance to move to 3 in this one already early. He gets it. Opens up the 5-point lead again. Wong controls that tempo. Organises the set. Works with Go. Two-man game on this side. Go and Wong. Wong looking, waiting, nowhere to go. Shot clock to 5. He's going to take that long 2. Doesn't go. And then Alas pushes. Dalistan lively feed to the inside. The first 2 for Washington. Lovely feed though from Dalistan. Strong drive. Left-handed finish doesn't go. Here come the Philippines again. Singapore need to get back in transition. Dalistan surveys the floor. Instead they're going to reverse it around and then they go to the inside. Fajardo draws the foul. Good take from him. Looks like Wong's going to pick up the foul. See substitutions. Toe into the game. Fajardo. Tough night against Chinese Taipei for the number 15. Played 6 minutes. Only recorded 1 statistic. Also 2 statistics. That was 1 rebound and 5 fouls. So fouled out in 6 minutes of court time. Hoping to have a better performance here. First one comes up short. Second is good. So that is the first points of this 2014 FIBA Asia Cup for the number 15, Junmar Fajardo. Singapore miss another 3, but it's another offensive rebound. Congested offense from them. No space as it's turned over by Desmond O, but they get it back. Philippines' second time they've turned it over in the backcourt then. Desmond O limping a little. What's that left-hand thigh? It's called for the defensive foul. Team fouls means that Kevin Alas will go to the line. It's good for us. Singapore again, using the clock wisely. Under 10, and now they'll take the 3. Doesn't go. As falls to the floor, but the Philippines again, a cheap turnover for them. Must be frustrated for Coach S. 5th turnover of the game for the Singaporean team, for the Filipino team. This, of course, is just a long start of a long international season for Philippines. But I mentioned they must be going in to the World Cup with hopes of qualifying into the 2nd round. If they can't look after the ball, teams at that level would definitely punish them. The push again from Dallastan. Finds the open man. The 3 is good. Lenete. 5 points off the bench for Lenete. Despite those turnovers, Philippines still have 23 points. Soon to be 25 as the steal. And the finish from Jay Washington. Good play from him. The pressure's starting to toll now. Singapore can't find an offensive flow. No Wong on the floor. So who's going to be the creative force for them? Drives and gets the finish. He answers the question then, as Coach So looks on. There's a strong drive, disappointing defense really from the Philippines, as they will hold for this final shot. Clock is off, we're down to 10. Looks like Bujon Dallastan is going to try and attack one-on-one. I'll try to pull up here. What a crossover. Very impressive. Dallastan left to right, so quick. Change of direction there. Goes to the line, Dallastan. You see the impact again he's had on this game. 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. So he played 4 minutes. Really can't feel that stat sheet. Can't hit either from the line though. Still young, Dallastan, just 25 years of age. The long attempt is too late from Singapore, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Both teams wander slowly to the benches. The Philippines have done the work they need to. They lead 25-14 after 10 minutes. Back to action. Kevin Alualas will bring the ball in from the side for the Philippines. Offensively, a solid quarter for the Philippines. Shot the ball extremely effectively, 10 for 13 from the field. Gave up 3 offensive rebounds and had 5 turnovers, which will be the disappointing thing for them. So allowed Singapore to score 14 points. Open jump shot doesn't go. Looks like a change in defense perhaps there from the Philippines. David Su picks up the foul. Just trying to make a nuisance of himself on the boards. Too much contact for the referee. Nice action from the Philippines. They're going to let the big size of Fajardo go one-on-one in the low post. And he will draw the foul against Kenneth Lowe. Fajardo, 1 of 2 from the line last time. Good low post play from him. You see the foul there against Lowe. Just grabbed the left arm. Fajardo makes number 1. Wheelock Huang back on the floor for Singapore. Just 2 points for him. Number 5. Second is good for Fajardo. So Wong really needs to get going, help his team. He's their lead scorer, this man with the ball. Been unselfish so far as the Filipino defense has keyed on him. Open 3, at the bottom of the net there. Confident looking shot. Top. First points for him. Fajardo this time, perimeter. David knocks it down. Smooth stroke. Seen Gary David play it a number of times. Really does impress me how he scores the basketball. The rebound is taken by Washington. And again, the Philippines look to push. However, they can't score. This time Wong wants to back it out. Gets it again with 8 on the shot clock now. He'll have to go against Dallas. Isolates himself. The scoop doesn't quite go. The Singapore assassin. Let's get going from the perimeter so far. Fajardo draws the double team, spins away towards the baseline, comes up short though. Wong again calls the set. Open 3-point shot, in and out. Got a job on the glass, and now here come the Philippines. Nearly another turnover. The attempted long pass to Gary David was deflected out of bounds. Washington is going to go out. Diocampo comes in. Starts Belga, number 12. Skip. David knocks it down. El Granada, as he's widely known, hits the 3-point shot. 5-time Filipino All-Star, Filipino League All-Star, Gary David. As Wong takes a 3 of his own, it goes, the basket counts, and a foul is going to be called as well, off the ball. So Wong responds to the 3 from David with 1 of his own. He may well get possession as well. LA Tenorio will come back, but first of all, we're going to have a timeout here. The Philippines leading 32-27. to 20. I asked before the game where the offense is going to come from Singapore, but it's been a balanced lineup for them. 5 starters have scored it. Wong and Ng, number 6, have led the way. Now 5 points apiece. But William O as well. He's also chipped in 4. Now Wong tries to find some room. Difficult bounce pass. His kick to see if it resets the shot clock. It's currently at 4 seconds. Doesn't look like it's going to be. So Singapore, are they aware? 4 seconds to go. Pick for the picker action. Trying to find, free up Lim. Same play. No easy look. Eventually Lim gets it, sells the head fake. David on the perimeter, reverses it around. Good movement from the Philippines. Diocampo fires up the 3, doesn't go. A real offensive threat from the Philippines. Yet to record an offensive rebound in this game. That's because they haven't missed many shots so far. There's Tenario, a beautiful feed ahead, but David can't quite take it in. Another turnover. Very loose with the ball, the Philippines. They'll be punished here. Singapore taking their time. Wong pulls up, fades. The soft roll doesn't quite fall for him. Okay, David for 3. Can't get his guy again. Nobody in the paint for the Philippines. No threat on the glass at all. Substitutions, going to see Dillinger and Dalistan come back in. That's the rebound taken by Belga. Tenorio goes back to him. Another 3. Belga sets his feet. The ball bounces out to Gary David for the first offensive rebound for the Philippines. Rather fortuitous one. Diocampo bounces it over to Linete. Linete can't get the score. Singapore packing the paint now, forcing the Philippines to beat them from the outside, and then in transition, Kung Hung To. That's the score. Lead cut to 10. Another missed perimeter jump shot. This time there is somebody there to collect the offensive rebound. It is Bo Belga. And he will go to the line for the bonus. There are the substitutions. Gary David goes out. Dillinger and Dalistan come back in. There at the line. Doesn't get it, but an offensive rebound for Diocampo. No one really boxing out for Singapore. Small mistake from them, and it is punched on the inside. Baliga gets the score. Nice entry pass. Can't score points in a hurry, the Philippines. Wong trying to free himself. Takes the contested three, but that is why he is known as the Long Ranger. As Wong hits his second three of the game. Perfect 2 of 2. Tenorio trying to find some room. Reverses it. Baliga feeling it. It's going to be called for the travel there. Just didn't quite get the ball down on the floor after the fake. Smile. Not sure Coach Reyes will be smiling at the 7th turnover of the game for the Philippines. There's been no pressure really from Singapore. Oh, draws the foul. Another good call from the official. Jean-Paul Dalstan just had his hands on the man. Slow. Han comes in. Oh, tries to find some room. He's going to have to go 1-on-1. 4 on the clock. Kicks it over. Pass cannot be taken by Han. Now we'll go to the Philippines. Down then goes 1-on-1, blazes past his man. Tenorio had the wide open three, didn't take it. Good work on the boards. Eventually, sloppy play. It's back to Singapore then. Baliga did well to get the offensive rebound. Perhaps should have made the second opportunity. Singapore, who continue to stroke it from 3-point range, make their 5th three of the night. You see, 5 for 14. Tenorio this time takes it, makes the three. A few Filipino fans in attendance celebrate. Oh. Another turnover. Tenorio tried to raise the tempo, tried to push, but he was tipped away. There's They've got the deflection, I believe. Wong trying to find an opening. He gives it to go. He finds on the inside. And, he gets the score. So a strong second quarter from the Philippines. They lead it 16-14 here. Tied up 16 apiece now. Because Diocampo gets the score. Just too quick for Diocampo on that possession. Substitutions. Alas and Fajardo come back. Oh, he's going to use the screen. Can't find any room though. Good defense from Tenorio. Let's see if they can finish this time. The Philippines, Dillinger can't on his 2 attempts. Likes to enter to that left-hand side of the floor. He wants to run 2-man action with Go. Sideline possession, under a minute to go in this first half. Nearly Clear steal. Malas, but he frees up Wong. Wong misses the three-point attempt. Another opportunity in transition for the Philippines missed. You see Coach Torres called a timeout on this bottom of your picture. Foul is going to be called off the ball. Fajardo just ran over the screen from O. Get that timeout for the Philippines then. They lead by 11. They've been pegged back in this second quarter. 16 apiece at the moment. And Singapore have used the three-point stroke to stay within this game. Half of their points coming from the three-point line. It is 41-30.
To the side, we set a little screen dito sa elbow for Paul, coming through. Okay, catch the ball, pag may panira ka, tira, ready ka na, atake, pag naiwan yung tao mo. Pero itong hinahanap natin, if you don't have the shot, Paul doesn't have the shot,
Two shots for Desmond O. Chance for him to get this lead into single figures. A great achievement. If Singapore could do that before the half-time break. Hasn't really been under 10 in this second quarter. He gets the second to fall. LA Tenorio brings it down. Play was drawn up by Coach S. See if they can execute. Slicing penetration and hanging finish from Dalastan. Good play from him. 2 on the clock. Wong from the halfway line. Nearly goes. So at the end of the half, it is a lead for the Philippines. But less than impressive performance from them. 8 turnovers on the game. And Singapore have utilised the three-point shot. Hanging firm, trailing by 12, 43-31. There we see the 5 made three-point shots from Singapore. Just shy of half their points coming from beyond the three-point line. But for the Philippines, they'll look at those turnovers. I know they have to cut that number down. They've done a great job on the boards. And they look like they're halfway to getting their second victory in this tournament. And with that will come top spot in Group B. We're going to take a short break. Make sure you join us for second half action here in the FIBA Asia Cup 2014.
要答对3道就有奖品。好，这位美女先举手，你来吧，带着声啊，我们都不会传。好，准备好了吗？准备好了。第一道题，篮球是奥运会项目吗？你还是的，可以考虑吗？好，第一道题答对了。第二道题，王治郅脸上有痣吗？回答错误，谁的脸上是没有痣的？来自星星的你，韩剧《来自星星的你》男主角都敏俊是外星人吗？不是，你回答错了，都敏俊是外星人。他是来自星星的你吗？回答错误啊！你现在必须连续答对2道才有机会了啊！下面是下一道题是：观看篮球比赛的时候可以吹喇叭吗？观看篮球比赛的时候可以吹喇叭吗？不可以是吗？恭喜你答对了。我们的FIBA要求在篮球比赛当中，类似乌苏的、哨子啦这样的东西都不可以使用。下一道题再答对你就有奖品了啊！请问《八仙过海》里的女星角色是谁？《八仙过海》里面的那位女神仙叫什么？叫什么？5、4、3，在这个求助现场观众的这个过程当中，最后怀疑答对了。八仙过海何仙夫，你答不对。哎，我请问八仙过海，你还知道哪几位神仙？八仙过海，你还知道哪几位神仙？太阳神、阿波罗、释迦摩尼。好，奖品送给你啊！现在答对了，回答对了3道题。抓紧时间，我们来这边。这个题路非常简单啊，一个简单的超级访问，居然能够难到我们现场的观众，回去多看书啊，姑娘。好，来到这边啊，来，我们问一位小朋友吧，你们3个谁来参加呢？问你吧，好，你们3个一组吧啊。好，先问你一道题，想不想上大学呢？想不想上大学？想上大学，请问武汉大学最有名的植物是什么？金花啊，下次问题了啊，算你对一个。武汉大学最有名的是樱花。好，那是他们3个是一组的，把成绩调过去了。第2道题啊，内蒙古的省会是哪里？内蒙古的省会是哪里？这位阿姨提醒了，这是呼和浩特，你是说呼和浩特吗？你说是不是？内蒙古的省会是不是呼和浩特？你确定是？呼和浩特听上去像一个猛人吗？到底是不是？5、4、3，乌兰巴托。好的，第2道这位女士有心提示的，内蒙古的省会是乌兰巴托，恭喜你答错了，就是呼和浩特。没事，第2题答错了，你还需要再答对2道题啊。第3道题，成龙的儿子是叫程小龙吗？不是，那你知道他叫什么吗？哇，这智囊团太多了，耍赖有没有？好，没关系，那你答对第2道题，最后一道题。这道题，你是武汉人吗？你是在武汉住的人吗？你住在武汉吗？你们都不是武汉人吗？啊，好，那你是不是在武汉住？是住在武汉。那这道题就很简单了，你这道题答对就可以获得奖品了。武汉现在开通了几条地铁？知道吗？武汉现在开通几条地铁？哎，你们搞我，小朋友，这个问题能不知道吗？3条地铁是吗？给你一次机会，你答错了，给你一次机会，答错了，再说一次，给你一次机会，3条不对，没有选项。4条，给他一个小点的纪念品，把他答错了，其实是2条。好，我们抓紧时间，这边最后一组，还有2分钟的时间，我们抓紧最后的时间。这次大家把手放出来，我看谁举得最快，大家把手放出来啊！预备，开始。这边啊，沈阳basketball在这知道，沈阳的啊。哎呀，行，好了，问5道题，答对3道就有奖品了。第1道题，北极熊为什么不吃企鹅？因为不在这吧？回答正确。第1道题，第2道题，著名的演员赵本山的脸型是猪腰子脸，对吧？回答正确。第3道题，回答对的共计就是你的啊。请问，广汽本田的总部是在广东吗？确定。叫广汽是在广东吗？确定。好，奖品送给他。哎，这3年优惠对人。好了，朋友们，稍后我们还有更多好玩的游戏。不过呢，我们还是要先看下半场精彩的比赛。
Welcome back to the second half then. It is Singapore trailing 31-43 against the Philippines. Group B action in the FIBA Asia Cup. As we await some of the Singapore players to make their way back from the changing room. Philippines the only unbeaten team in Group B. Singapore the only winless one. It has not been a blowout game as some people expected. For Singapore, they've been led by 10 points from their number 6, Hanbin. There he is. He's gone 2 of 8 from the three-point line. They've also got 2 threes from Long Wong, the number 5, their leading scorer coming into the game. So those two, 18 points between them. For the Philippines, Gary Davids led the way, 10 points for him. A very balanced attack. As Dillinger picks up the first foul of the second half. Marcus Douthit is on the game. Played just 6 minutes in the first half. The naturalised American, number 11, on the inside. Sheng Yulim will be at the line where he misses the first. Started the game well, Lim. But just 1 point to his name. It's the second. Kevin Louis Atlas gets the start for the second half. Penetrates, the scoop with the right hand doesn't go. Nobody from Philippines in the paint to try and rebound the ball offensively. Go, can't get the shot, but there is the offensive rebound for Lim. Trying to find some sort of option. Set this double screen for Wong. Wong's got some room here. Scoops it up quickly. Can't finish. Kind of rushed that shot there, Wong. Alas penetrates, hangs, gets the finish. Slides to 4 points then, Alas. Good drive. Back to 13. Oh, tries to find some room. Doe puts it on the floor, draws the foul, and it goes. Bartis is good. Delvin go. A lovely fake and drive there. Got Douthit just in the air. Just kind of straightened his legs. Anticipating the play. Douthit. Stagnant offense of the Philippines. Actually get a bit of ball movement. Dillinger fades and gets the score. And now it's a Singapore chance. Wong had a little bit of room. Didn't take the three, and an offensive foul is going to be called. Lim picks it up, and an illegal screen. Right in front of the official. Oh, must be very patient. 2 of 9 from the field. That's 8 points, but I feel like Singapore need him to be more of a threat. A bit more selfish. Dillinger again. This time he pulls up, doesn't get it. Again, there's nobody from the Philippines to try and rebound. So despite their huge size advantage, really made it count on the offensive end. It is 27-21 on the glass. With just 4 second chance points for the Philippines in this game so far. Expect to see more than that, with the advantage they do have. Wong then, closely guarded by Alas. Again, unselfish, gives it up. Makes his way to this near side. Going to get it back now with 3 on the clock. Puts his man on the floor a little bit. Fires up the 3. Comes up short. Didn't quite get his... Wong. Alas has the mismatch. He's going to attack. Inside out. Steps through with the scoop. Nice move. Kevin Alas. Stronger couple of sequences from the Philippines there. Defense held firm. And now must do the same again. Tries to find some room, steps back, nowhere to go. But eventually, all the way to the ring once more. Delvin Go has attacked twice off the dribble. Got to the ring twice as well. Washington penetrates, can't get it to fall though. To the inside. This time, good defense from Daute. His presence means Shengyu Lim was too strong on the shot attempt. Alas goes to the scoop again. Can't get this one. Lim thought about it. Instead goes to Go. Who's going to now screen? Pops to the top. Misses everything. Rebound goes to the Philippines. We're being replaced by David Su. Bit of perspiration on the floor. Delay. Singapore perhaps been a little bit too unselfish here in this third period. Couple of opportunities to shoot. They've passed up. Tried to make the extra pass, get an easier one, but in fact, it's worked against them as it did in that occasion there. Three-point shot was contested. And missed everything. Philippines, I think, finally use Daute on the low post. He comes up short. First time I can remember him getting a touch offensively. That is his first shot attempt. The whistle goes as Anete will pick up the foul. Just not quick enough on that occasion to contain the penetration from. Oh. Open shot and way off though. A chance to run for the Philippines. Lovely no-look pass from Daute. Just Dillinger, the lefty. Goes to Washington, who has his shot rejected. And here comes Wong. Gives it up to O. Misses everything. And as Lanete collects the rebound, he is bumped by the redhead. Chapathoguya comes in, replaces Jay Washington. Washington, a little frustration on his face, gets to the bench, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Kenneth Lowe comes in. There he is, the number 13. So Tenorio uses that drag screen at the top. As Dillinger feeds inside. Fading shot comes up short for Pelega. My man fresh into the game. Wong is going to use the high screen. Refuses it. No room for him. Eventually Lowe is the one that takes the shot. Annette, quick fire. Hit the room. Not wayward on the shot. Another air ball from Go. And now Philippines, can they capitalise? Dillinger, nice step through, perhaps should have gone with the right hand. Luckily for him, Bo Balega is there to pick up the offensive rebound and put in 2 points. 6 personal for him. Singapore tried to find Wong, he's well guarded by LA. Attempted bounce passes out behind the Philippines. Toe comes in, as does the high-scoring duo of David and Dalistan. A violation is called. Hambing. We're going to have a timeout here. 51-37 in favour of the Philippines as the third quarter is kind of winding down. Neither team taking a firm grip on the game. See if a timeout can spark one of these two teams into life with 3:01 remaining in this third period. There is Gary David, leading scorer at the half, the only double-figure scorer for Philippines. 4 of 5 from the field he is. There's the drive, a strong finish. Obaliga trying to quickly get to double figures himself. He has 8 points now, 6 rebounds. Performance, probably the third string centre from the Philippines. Enjoying his extended court time in this game. Shot clock to 5. Wong has his shot blocked. Chance to run. Philippines don't want to turn this over, and it's going to be a travel. In such a hurry to get the ball down the floor. The Philippines, they give it straight back. Aguia it was, just shuffled the feet on the spin. So after 23 seconds of solid defense from the Philippines, and then 3 seconds, they've got to do it all again. And tries to back his man down, goes to top, and misses the 3. Dalistan finds a travelling Japeth Aguia once again. Back-to-back travels scored against him. Back-to-back turnovers. 11 turnovers now for the Philippines. Open jump shot. Liam doesn't go. The offensive rebound doesn't go either. So there was an opportunity for Singapore there. They couldn't take it though. The Philippines trying to find some room. Talistan, great play from him. He finds Aguirre. Aguirre says thank you very much. And successfully didn't travel on that one. We'll get a chance for the three-point play. Jump shot falls. 5 points for him. 4 turnovers though. Not good return from the big man. Thought about the post up, he'll get it back, but he's going to lose it. It's given to Singapore once more. Shot clock down to 7. May have gone to the Philippines. A team in red have an opportunity. Finds a little bit of room. Misses everything. Rebound taken in by Balega. Plays the point guard position. Brings it down. Finds a spinning Talistan. Tenorio for 3. Can't get it. Just off to the right. Bounces clear. And Wong sensibly takes his time. Trailing by just 11. They're very much in this game, Singapore. You never know what might happen in the fourth quarter. We've seen some upsets in this tournament. Will this be another one as the 3 is good? Hambing hits the 3 and the lead is back to 7. Who would have thought this? Philippines massive favourites coming into this game after their strong FIBA Asia Championships last year. They go to David. David for 3. Can't get this one to go, and as the buzzer sounds, Singapore too long from the half. It is a 56. It's a 39 lead. The lead cut back from Singapore. They got a chance here, trailing by just 17 points. But the Philippines continue to push forward, trying to be the first team to 2 wins and no losses in Group B. Philippines then pegged back a little bit at the end of that third period. Did take the quarter 13-8. Just a quick switch of balls. Continue to turn it over though. Tenario comes off the screen, tries to turn the corner. Talistan, quick first step there. Jean-Paul Talistan deceptively quick. It's all the way to the ring for an easy 2. There's that gliding scoop shot, Talistan. Seen it a number of times in this game. He pushes the lead to 19. Tenorio picks up the foul, trying to guard Wong. Wong continues to be effective but quiet, 8 points. Good job running him off the three-point line. The Philippines not letting him get an easy look. To the inside, Lim kicks it and can't get this one to go. Good offensive rebound. But look at Tenorio hounding the ball carrier, tips it away. Alas comes back. Tenorio takes a well-earned break. Goes down the bench. See Singapore staying in the rebounding battle. In no small part because the Philippines just haven't done getting somebody to the offensive boards. Picked up just 6 offensive rebounds. I've had those struggles turning it over. Diocampo to the inside. Nice footwork. Fajardo. Nice step through from him. And the lead over 20 for the first time. Wong waits it out. He's going to get this high screen. Nice split. The defense recovers. Alas done a tremendous job. Covers him again, so Wong has to give it up. Oh, can't get the shot to fall. And here, after rebound for Fajardo, here's Dalistan who misses the running shot. In transition. Can't get it. The rebound tipped all the way back to Wong. Singapore already have gone cold from me on the three-point line. I'm going to hit a 3. As I say that, Wong right on cue. I'm going to hit a 3 in the second half. As I mention it, Wong hits his 3rd of the game. Philippines try to respond. The tray of their own comes up short. Singapore had 5 threes in the first half. It was half of their total. At the interval. Haven't been able to hit such a high percentage in this second half. As David gets to the key. Gary David. Oh, he doesn't miss a lot of those. This one just rolled out on him. And Wong again slows, waits for action to happen. Gets open. Gives it over to Desmondo. Oh, forces it. Hits the front of the ring, but stays with it. He's going to get the points +1. He drew the foul. Just tenacious play by the number 8. Desmondo, 178 guard. Stuck with it. Dalistan goes out. Dalistan leaves the game 7 points, 3 assists. Oh, Musi. 8 points personal. He then takes a quick breather. Shiyang Ng comes in. First action for the number 11. Campo gets it back. Short jump shot is good. The assist to Alas. The 2 of them worked well together there. Alas and Diacampo. isolation. No inside-out dribble. So the three-point shot comes up short. And the Philippines have that little handoff action, and that's why back-to-back baskets. Anadel Diacampo. 5 the rebound taken by Jay Washington. He'll bring it down the floor. They've got numbers here. Philippines go cross court. And the three is good. Gavo Lanete knocks it down. 7-0 run then for the Philippines to push the lead. It's over the 20-point mark again. Wong backs it out. He'll go one-on-one, tries to use a change of speeds. Draws the foul against Alas. Him goes out, replaced by David Su, number 9. 5-10 remains in this game. Philippines looking comfortable. Seem to have found their range a little bit in this last couple of minutes. Defensively. There's Wong behind the back. Goes to the inside. The fading shot is blocked. And here come the Philippines once again. Nanete feeds it high, but it's deflected. He tried to go high in the air for Junmar Fajedo. And it's a turnover, which is punished. David Su. It was that made the shot. Aguirre reverses the ball. Washington thinks about the long three, takes the two. And on two is a long rebound for Singapore. Wong hesitates. Nice second effort from him. Just waited, carried on looking. All the defense thought he was going to make the pass, tried to pick up a man, and that left him in a glimmer of a penetration lane, which he took. Brought a foul. Wong, 11.6 rebounds. Good numbers. This is a man who had 33 though on opening night. Really was a one-man show against Jordan. A Singapore assassin. Interesting story this season in the domestic league in Singapore. He's chosen to focus on his studies. Only plays home games for his team. The Slingers. So now, transition opportunity is lost. Singapore will bring it out. Wong isolates again. He wants the high screen, but dribbles it off his foot. He's picked up with 5 on the clock. This is everything. That is Shai Lang. The lob, Aguirre can't get it to finish. Looks towards the official. Harban can't hit a three. For the rebound. It's taken by Go. There's a good look at the other end from the Philippines, but finish just bounce clear. First is good. .6 rebounds for Delvin Go. Newton cuts through. And Aguirre takes that long 2-point shot. Oh, excuse me. That is Fajardo that took the long 2. Aguirre is around the ring trying to rebound. Into the final 3 minutes. Wong, nothing but the bottom of the net. Here's a very nice 3-point stroke. Wui Long Wong. This is 4th 3 of the game. His nicknames are well deserved. The running shot, alas. Applauded by the Filipinos in attendance here in Wuhan. Su reverses it and sets the screen. This is his twin brother. Tries to operate. Number 9 and number 10, David and Peter Su. Both young. 20 years of age, the Su twins. There you see the foul, 2 hands on the man. I'll give Hanbin Nyang the trip to the line. Confident stroke. Man has 16 points now. Tied leading scorer. Second goes. And that might be the last we see of Hanbin Ng. Fantastic game from him, making up for the other night when he just went 1 of 14 from the field. 3.6 rebounds and a loss to Jordan. He'll be frustrated with that performance. A little bit of redemption today. Took 21 shots to get his 15 points, but it's also chipped in with 8 rebounds as well. As we hit 2 minutes to go then in this contest. It's a 12-point lead for the Philippines. Singapore made a small comeback. 18-13 they lead this 4th period. Nice fake from Go. Doesn't step through though. And then John uses the dribble. Another of these young players, 20 years of age. John one of the younger players in this lineup now. Honor actually goes to the number 14. Go. We've seen a lot of today. There's a 2-3 zone for Singapore, just trying to change the momentum in this game. Dalistan steps up in the corner, can't hit it. Two doesn't go. Chase for the rebound to Dillinger. Dillinger's going to run the floor, gets it back, gets the finish. Good 2-man break, Dillinger and Alas. Alas is going to pick up another assist there, feeding Dillinger for the easy 2. That should surely seal this game now as we head into this final minute. 14-point advantage, 71-57 for the Philippines. Singapore still fighting. Make the figure respectable. Finish from Dalistan. True scorer's mentality there. Takes it to the basket. He doesn't worry about the scoreboard. That moves him to 9. Chance to hit double figures for the 2nd straight game then. If he can make this free throw. Pujon Dalistan, his first senior competition for the Filipino national team. Does move to double figures. The lead to 17 now as a timeout is called by Singapore. 37 seconds remain.
get one shot.
Last 37 seconds of this game then for the Philippines. It's a good start to the FIBA Asia Cup. They will move to 2 wins and 0 losses as they build towards the World Cup to be held in Spain in the end of August and going into September. Remember I said they will be in Group B in Sevilla. Strong chance to qualify for them if they can continue to play as they've shown in flashes here. So 2-3 zone this time. Oh, takes the 3, can't get it. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain with Singapore. Just couldn't maintain his feet on the quarter plate. Three-point shot again from Singapore, comes up short, but another offensive rebound. Peter So flips it out. And O calls the play. 6 seconds now. Last shot of the game. Can Singapore make it? It's going to be a 3 in the corner. Doesn't go. And so that is the end of the contest here. The Philippines will move to 2-0 in Group A as they take the victory over Singapore, who continue to look for their first victory in the FIBA Asia Cup. (74-57) final score then. Philippines did the job that they were looking for. They got the victory. It was a sloppy performance at times from them. 12 turnovers in the end. As an improved third period helped. But they will know going forward they will have to improve in their performance should they wish to emulate the silver medal they won at the Asian Championships last year. For Singapore, the three-point shooting dried up in the second half. After making 5 threes in the opening 20 minutes, they were unable to keep hitting. They will take promise from this performance against one of the stronger teams in this competition. I will leave you with some highlights from today's action. Make sure you stay with us for more Asian Cup action to see who will be crowned the 2014 Asian Cup winners. Right now, from me, it is goodbye as the Philippines beat Singapore 74-57.